It's always worth looking at these international matches.
Yeah, and it will be interesting seeing how the players react, because one or two new to the international scene, so nerves might play a part. You either settle quickly for your country or it takes a bit of time. We'll see what's the case here.
This match will feature Argentina and they play Austria. It's an international fixture here, Alan. That'll bring back memories for you and your England career.
Well, it is a proud moment. You stand there, you sing along to the national anthem, and you just want to do yourself justice representing your country.
Argentina with this lineup. It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
My first World Cup, Alan, as a commentator, 1978 in Argentina, won by Argentina, and I'll never forget the outpourings of joy from the local fans at that triumph.
Yeah, the ticker tape, Mario Kempes, Ozzy Ardiles, great times for the country.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
The waiting is over. The game is off and running, and so are the players. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. It's a weak cross, really, not getting past the first defender. Perez. Paredes. Well, could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Baumgartlinger. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Perez. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Trying to get the ball in behind. Superb save. He's got his shot off now. How's he done that? It's a fantastic save. And now Messi. They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box. And now the shot. And now that's a corner for Argentina. Well, at first sight, Alan, I must say it didn't look like a goal. It's good to have the replay because that helps us if it's tighter, but that wasn't one of the tighter issues.
No, I think we all knew it wasn't over, although one or two of the forwards were appealing with arms up, but that replay, that confirms it.
Taken by Messi. Opting to punch that corner away. Well, space to get the cross in. Paredes. Shot on! Off the post. Well, they might nickname him Lucky after this. The frame of the goal came to his rescue, and then in the end, what might have been a chance just petered out, and he's got the ball, the keeper.
Yeah, he'll argue he had his angles covered with that first one, and the second one, no problem for him.
Enzo Perez. Cleared it well. Throw in for Argentina. Di Maria. Squeezed in against the touchline, it will be another throw-in. And that's one for the goalkeeper, I think. Played it back to him. Mercado. Cut out the pass. Alaba. Chance to cross it. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end. It's Messi. That's a free kick awarded here. Taken very short. Paredes. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Perez. It's a high press from this team to get the ball back and be close to goal as well. Shots on here. He's blocked that well. And this is going to be a throw. David Alaba. Marco Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Space to cross the ball now. Can put them in front here. Goalkeeper hangs on. And now Messi. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Argentina have a corner.
Well, it's been a dire game so far, but the fans entertaining themselves with this Mexican wave.
In goes the corner. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Saw the pass coming and got there first. David Alaba. Probing pass. Arnautovic. Chance to get the ball in the box. Well, they kept up the pressure, didn't they? But it's finally been stopped now. Slipping it through. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. They can't stop him. Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Perez. Paredes. Now with Messi. Threads it through. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment.
Still don't know how he kept that out, Martin. What a stop to keep this all square.
And now Messi. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. David Alaba. Marco Arnautovic. Florian Kainz. Alaba to put them in front. Baumgartlinger. David Alaba. Coming on strong, and looking to play their way through now. Nicolas Otamendi. Lionel Messi. Messi slips it through. He's through here. Paredes! That is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that. Had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
Corner played in. But it's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
That will go down as a wasted chance.
Well, service like that, you cannot complain about it, and it's a really poor header from him.
Florian Kainz. We're at half-time then, the referee's whistle goes, and it's 0-0 at the break in this international friendly fixture.
Yeah, a bit of attack.
The waiting is over, the game is off and running, and so are the players. And here we go with the start of the second half. That's a brilliant challenge. Di Maria, who might take some stopping in this position. Enzo Perez. Time to get the ball in. Paredes. The shot's on! It's a very good game here, a tight one. But they're trying to get themselves into a position to take the lead. Paredes. Looking for teammates in the middle. Well, they got it wide very well, the chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery.
Well, only he will know whether he was going for goal there. In the end, he nearly scored.
Here comes the corner. Cleared away by the defender. Mercado. Di Maria. Paredes. Well, the kind of save that you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. Well, there are other options from the bench. In goes the corner, and they get it away. Marko Arnautovic. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Paredes. Perez. Slipped past his man now. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Substitution about to happen. Baumgartlinger. Now here, and it's a shot now! Got his laces behind that one.
Took his eye off the ball, but not a bad effort.
And they're trying to dispossess him. Oh, and they've gone and won the ball here. This could lead to something. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Baumgartlinger. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Gonna try his luck. Kept his concentration, the goalkeeper, and because of that, kept hold of the ball.
Yeah, he seems to feel the goal, this lad. He's quite an imposing keeper.
Frustrating for them, really. That was the opportunity to play on the break, but it's broken down. Saw the pass coming and got there first. And now we're going to have an alteration. Sebastian Prödl. David Alaba. And Nautovic. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. It's not really away. Poor clearance. Sebastian Prödl. Really in the clear now. He's in now. And he goes at the feet of the attacker.
Well, the attacker will feel that's a chance wasted, that, but you've got to give full marks to the keeper.
Baumgartlinger. Cleverly done. Dybala. Oh, he could be in. Real chance now. He has scored. Well, a certain amount of relief, I think, from the players as well as the fans. A lot of times they've come close. It looked like it was going to be one of those days, but now they lead eventually 1-0. In truth, Alan, this is what we expected. The dominant side, and they're showing that on the scoreline.
Yeah, we don't always get what we expect, but they've been good value here. They've played well, particularly the strikers.
The lead then with Argentina. Baumgartlinger. David Alaba. Dybala. Bit of space to go for Dybala. That's fine work from the goalkeeper against an opponent who's certainly troubled him today.
Well, his teammates should be thanking him, because really the striker was favourite, and I thought he was going to score.
Marko Arnautovic. There's some potential in this move. Can whip it in now. Well, in it goes. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. There's Angel Di Maria with some room out on the wing. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Rojo. Paredes. Lionel Messi. Nice interplay between the two of them. Still, as we are on the scoreline, but there's still time, even this late in the game, for a twist to the tail. Some options now for the pass. Perez. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. Well, that would have settled the game, Alan, I think, to go 2 in front at this late stage.
Well, I think he thought he'd scored there, took it a little bit too easy, a bit too casual.
Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead. Been a great game, and there's still a chance for an equaliser here. Baumgartlinger. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Well, it wasn't the most powerful header, so it was a very straightforward save.
Yeah, didn't quite get the timing in that header. It was a weak effort.
Got the ball and probing pass. In on the goalkeeper. Surely! And he's done it! And that could just pull them away to make sure of the victory. Great strike into the area where no goalkeeper in the world would have kept that out.
Well, he's been on form today. It looks like a striker on top of his game.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Restarting at 2-0. Baumgartlinger. David Alaba. Marko Arnautovic. Argentina in possession again. Court official has indicated 3 more minutes. Lionel Messi. Good vision. Played in the clear. Can he do it? A penalty. Well. Well, the referee has made his call here. It is a free kick, but only a free kick, not a booking.
Yeah, this ref does tend to give players the benefit of the doubt. He's done so there.
That's an excellent penalty. No worry about the pressure or the responsibility here, and there's the goal.
Well, probably the last man you want to face from a penalty is Lionel Messi, and you can see why.
Well, the game petering out a little bit now, with both sides settling for what's on the scoreline. Vastly. Well, it's quite a decisive victory. Sometimes these international friendly fixtures finish a little bit anemically, but not this one. Certainly not for one country anyway.
No, well, the winning team will be delighted because they've got some of their strikers on the score sheet, and that'll set them up nicely for the coming matches.
So how did you think Lionel Messi did in the game today, Alan?
Well, you fancied him to tuck that one away from 12 yards. He never looked like missing.